Bonjour, comment allez-vous? Hello, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Learn from Anubhav. If you have already subscribed to my channel, press the bell icon to get the latest updates. In today's class, we are going to revise tenses for 2021-22 Term 2 Class 10 French exam. And this is the part 3 of this kind. As usual, I have taken 10 questions. Per question, 1 tense. Okay. And I will be providing the links to the part 1, part 2 and the concept revision video in the description box. So you must go through those videos as well if you have not yet. Fine. So let's begin with the discussion. Questions you will be getting in the description box, so don't worry. Answers I am writing here. Question number 1. Je dash le petit déjeuner. I dash petit déjeuner. Prendre is the verb. As I say always, that if in your statement, in your question, there is no indication that whether the incident is of past or future, or say recent past or recent future, near future. Right? When there is no such indication, it's a simple statement. It's a simple sentence with no indicator of any tense. Then of course it needs to be what? Present tense. Right. So the first one will be very easy. Je prends. Present tense conjugation of the verb prendre with je, first person singular. Fine. Next one, dash, tu vas être en retard. So dépêcher is the verb. So dépêcher means to hurry. So dépêche-toi. How did you get to know that tu will be the subject? Or toi will be the pronoun in the imperative form? Because the next part of the question is tu vas être en retard. You will be late. You are going to be late. Okay. Hurry up, you are going to be late. And for pronominal verb, in case of affirmative imperative, the pronoun comes after the verb. Right. So dépêche-toi. Okay, the verb is dépêcher. Number 3. On lave les mains avant the dash. One washes the hands before dash. Avant the. Whenever we have avant the and then the blank in the this tenses question, mettez en temps convenable. So in that case, what we will do is we will write the infinitive form. Again, to be noted, we are talking from the perspective of CBSE Term 2 exam only of class 10. Okay. So if there is avant the or après the and then the blank, then simply the infinitive. Okay. So manger is the verb. One washes the hands before eating. So simply the answer will be manger. Fourth, hier, yesterday, indicator of what? Passive composing. Right. Hier, il visiter is the verb. Say grands-parents. So yesterday he visited his grandparents. So il a visité. Visiter takes avoir as the auxiliary verb and then the past participle of visiter. You should be thorough with the past participles, okay? And you should also be aware of that which verb takes which auxiliary verb. Like visiter takes avoir, right? For être, there are 16 verbs in Dr. Mrs. Montatak. If you follow Advent group, then I guess in Advent there's additional 4 verbs, right? If you follow that. And all the pronominal verbs take être as the auxiliary verb, okay? Remaining all the verbs with avoir. Fifth one, fine. Tous les jours, il dash. Il, I have taken il plural, ILS, third person plural. Il dash le basket pendant leurs enfance. So every day, they, jouer is the verb, which means the translation should be what? They used to play basketball during their childhood, right? So it's a long, prolonged action. It's a continuous action in the past, like every day. It was like a habit, right? for a habit or for a continuous action or for a prolonged action in the past or for a continuous action which is not yet over. For all these cases we are using imperfect tense. Okay, so here we will do imperfect. Il, jouer, third person plural. Sixth one, dans quelques minutes, within few minutes, indicator of what? Futur proche. Within few minutes, je dash. Se coucher is the verb, to go to bed. I have taken a pronominal verb intentionally to tell you the position of the reflexive pronoun. Okay, pronom réfléchi. So, je vais me coucher. Okay, je vais me. Here the pronoun will come. Coucher. Se coucher is the verb. And that's how we do futur proche, present tense conjugation of the verb aller, which means to go, and followed by the infinitive. Here it's se coucher, a pronominal verb. So we have taken the reflexive pronoun corresponding to je. Okay. Seventh, il y a 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes. Indicator of what? Passé de son missing past. Le professeur arrivé is the verb à la classe. So it's been 10 minutes. The professor just arrived in the class. So professor, third person singular, vient. When is a present tense conjugation, the. Ideally it should be the, but it becomes the apostrophe because the verb begins with a vowel. Vient d'arriver. Arriver is the verb. I have to look top 3 because there are 3 more parts left to be discussed. This time I didn't take any C clause because C clauses have been already discussed in my part 1 and part 2. This time I have taken other type of question. Okay. Eighth one, il dash déjà partir, which means you have to include déjà as well into the answer. So déjà partir, quand nous arriverons. Quand, and the next part of the statement is having futur simple. Futur simple and quand gives you an indication that the answer should be in futur anterior. Right. Futur anterior is what? We use it for the action preceding another action in the future. And plus que parfait is what? Futur anterior's past counterpart. That is an action preceding another action in the past. For that action we use plus que parfait. Okay. So, ils seront déjà partis. Déjà will come after the auxiliary verb and before the past participle. So, il, I have taken third person plural, right? So, ils seront déjà partis. Déjà partis, you can write in the destined. Okay, this is your answer. Ninth. Il a fait du shopping quand il dash le devoir. Déjà finir is the wait, déjà is not really required. Déjà is not required in the next question. Okay. Finir is the question, verb. So il a fait du shopping quand il dash le devoir. So il a fait passé composé of faire with third person singular. He did shopping when he finished his homework. Passé composé and quand with a blank. Now the blank needs to be filled with what? Plus que parfait, of course, right? There are these 4 indicators, right? Quand, lorsque, dès que, aussitôt que. Whenever these 4 are, any one of these 4 are present with passé composé indicator, that you will be using plus que parfait. Whenever these 4 are there with this thing, futur simple, then indicator futur anterior. Again, we are talking with the perspective of term 2 exam only. It's not like every time this rule is there. Okay, there are questions where this thing is not there. And still you need to, and then you need to actually judge that which one to use. But considering the level in 10th class, this rule only should be there in the question, right? So, il, plus que parfait, imparfait of the auxiliary verb, followed by the past participle of the verb. And the last one, J'espère que, Q-U apostrophe, L, L in third person plural. So, j'espère qu'elles dash demain. So, I hope that they will come tomorrow. Tomorrow means future simple, right? So, viendront. In future simple, there are many exceptions. Okay, around 15-16 exceptions are there. Those are discussed in my future sample video, so you can watch it. You will get it. You can directly search it in that search section of YouTube videos in my channel, or you can simply go to the playlist of verbs in French, tenses in French, and in that video, in that playlist you can find future sample video where I have discussed all the exceptions. Okay, viendront, viendront, right? With this, part 3 of tenses revision for term 2 is over. Finally. Now after this, I will be uploading most probably one more, may not be of this kind, maybe of pronoun possessive pronouns. Okay, and then I have covered like every topic revision video. There are like 2 revision videos for every topic, I guess. Yeah, and then there's one comprehensive revision video just before this video I uploaded, right? So I hope these many videos will be sufficient for the exam, but even in case you want any other kind of video, please let me know ASAP so that I can get some time to make it. And if I'm unable to make any video, then also not to worry, keep adding your doubts in the comment section or in the community post. I am active on YouTube throughout, in the comment section particularly, so I can answer your doubt. Okay, so with this, let's put a halt here. C'est tout pour aujourd'hui. That's all for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Learn French with Anubhav. And if you have any doubt or suggestion, you may write that in the comment section below. You may also like my Facebook page by the same name, Learn French with Anubhav. See you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Au revoir. N'oubliez pas que l'enfance c'est là.